Yes, the 5 practical tips for implementing inquiry-based learning in your classroom. Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Job, your global education partner. Are you passionate about transforming teaching through innovative approaches? Inquiry-based learning is the answer to this. What is inquiry-based learning? Inquiry-based learning, according to researchers, is a learner-centered approach that encourages learners to question, explore, actively construct their understanding. Here in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 practical tips for implementing inquiry-based learning in your classroom. Point number 1, start your lesson with a provocation. Start your lesson with a provocation. A provocation can be an activity, an image, a video, a question, an artifact, an object, or even a scenario that sparks curiosity among learners. When I talk about an activity, I mean a very short activity that can start your lesson as an introduction. This should spark curiosity among learners. They should be able to question themselves about what may happen next or what the provocation is all about. So they start from that kind of questioning and curiosity to build their learning. What does it mean? This sets the stage for deeper inquiry by connecting learners to the topic. This can be emotionally or intellectually because it sets them on a deeper stage of inquiry. Tip number 2, foster students' questions. Foster students' questions. Allow learners to ask questions. In my previous video, I talked about the tips for provoking learners to ask questions. Please try to provoke these learners so that they are able to ask questions and interact within the lesson. This can be by using tools like a question wall or wonder wall, maybe sticky notes, and modeling higher order thinking questions for the learners. This encourages critical thinking and ownership of learning. It encourages critical thinking and ownership of learning. Tip number 3. Provide opportunities for hands-on exploration. There should be hands-on exploration. There should be experimentation in the lesson. Learners should actively engage in experiments, observations, and research. This makes learning tangible and fosters engagement. So if you want to go through or if you want to practice inquiry-based learning, please start with a provocation. Provide opportunities for learners to ask questions. Then provide opportunities for hands-on exploration and experimentation. Then tip number 4 is allowing reflection. It doesn't stop there. Encourage reflection among the learners as they consolidate learning by asking themselves questions like, what did I learn today? How and where can I use it in real life? What challenged me and how can I improve my learning? So such questions enables learners to reflect back to the lesson and think to improve their learning process. So allow that time for reflection. Let them ask themselves some challenging questions about their learning, what they enjoyed most, what challenged them, what could be the next steps. So give them chance for this. Tip number 5, the last tip number 5 is encouraging sharing of learning. Please encourage learners to share their learning. Allow learners to share findings through presentations, digital storytelling, or class exhibitions. They can use tools like Padlets or collaboration can also be very important. So please give them opportunities to share and present their learning in different ways. This also brings in part of differentiation as I shared in the previous video. So allow learners to share their learning. It can be in pairs, it can be in groups, it can be in a whole class, depending on the setting of your lesson and the environment you're in. Reflection and sharing reinforce understanding and build communication skills. It's very important. Reflection and sharing reinforces understanding and builds communication skills among learners. So the 5 tips for implementing inquiry-based learning in the classroom, we said number 1 is starting with a provocation. Number 2, fostering students' questions. Number 3, providing opportunities for hands-on exploration. Number 4, allowing reflection, and then encouraging sharing of learning. All these tips will create lifelong learners. Lifelong learners. Please try these tips or try them in your next lessons and let me know how they worked for you. Please try 1 or 2 tips or all of them if possible and let me know how they worked for you. Please, thank you for watching this video. For more videos, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.